What's up, Raiders? Welcome to Raid Today for Thursday, August 31st, 2023. I'm Gestel from Gestel Gaming, and it has begun day one of the Stratgos Islin fragment event. Also, we got the 10x champs announced for this weekend's Summon Rush. We'll discuss that plus more here on Raid Today. Alright, here's the calendar. Strategos. I think I'm going to call them Strategery. I think that sounds better. Strategery. I don't know why, but I like that. Alright, so Strategos. The calendar looks not too bad, but certainly not great. Obviously, the first thing you have to notice is there's 110 points from events and tournaments combined, 55 and 55. Then you can get an additional 20 from winning only 2 different tournaments. First one is out right now. We'll take a look at it. Champ Training Tournament. You can get 10, but there's also a second place for 5. So you can get 5 fragments at second place, and then 10 for first. We'll take, again, when we get into the game, we'll take a look at that. And then Champion Chase at the end of the fragment event. It's that next Friday the 8th, so like in like 8 days. The Champ Chase for next weekend. I believe that'll be a 2x Void, I believe. But that will also be an extra 10 there. Now, we don't know if they'll have that. Obviously, we don't know if we'll have the extra 5 for second place. That is something new. I would imagine if they're doing it for this, for the first tournament, that they'll probably do it for the second one. Don't want to speculate, but I just want to let you know that there are some extra fragments out there. They say for a total of 130. Here's how I'm going to approach it. 110 fragments, you can miss 2 5-point events. Or you can miss the champ, or one of the events that's 10 points. Now, obviously, the Summon Rush and the Champion Chase tournament are both 15. You're pulling shards. I don't know if they'll break that up to 5 and 10, or it'll just be 15 at one point. I'm going to assume that the Champ Chase will only have 15 in it, but it could be broken down to 5 and 10. So when we get there, we'll see it. Also, we'll see what Summon Rush looks like tomorrow. That is not open yet. So my recommendation, what I'll be doing, is pretty much finishing everything up until basically Ice Golem and Dungeon Divers 3. I think that would be the best 2 to miss, frankly. That'd be 5 from the event and 5 from the tournament. You still get 100. You don't have to win any of the tournaments up here. And there you go. Your Fusion will be over. Skipping on Dungeon Divers is probably the easiest one to skip out of all the events. And in tournaments, Spider is easy in my opinion. Dragon is easy in my opinion. Fire Knight is something you probably want to be farming, if not for Savage Gear, Regeneration Gear, Immunity Gear, Crit Damage Gear. Fire Knight is awesome. So of the 4 dungeons, tournaments that you could skip, I would recommend Ice Golem. It's also at the end, and then that would give you the ability to skip the 3rd Dungeon Divers. Dungeon Divers are the worst. They are the worst. Period. I don't have anything else to say. They're the worst part of the event. So, alright, let's jump in. Let's see what it's looking like in game. Here's the Fusion. I've actually already gotten 5 from the Fire Knight. So, off to a rip-roaring start here on this event. But Strategos looking strong there. We've got tournaments for him. Champ training going on right now. Now, why I kind of hesitated saying that this is the first time I've ever actually seen them split up fragments in a tournament. I could be wrong, but I mean, normally there's only like 5 or 6 rewards. They've got a whole bunch extra here. Plus, you do get 5 if you come in second, or the 10 in first. So you can scoop up an extra 5, and you never know. I mean, these guys are already battling out, it seems like, so it might be tough. But a lot of people are probably going to go up for that 10,000 and get that Lego book. So keep it in mind. 5150 to get 10 frags is not horrible, especially champ training. You know, if you just got someone Kong, haven't built him yet, great time to do it. If you pulled any champs over the weekend during the 2X-a-thon they had going on, might be a good time to build them as well. So you're always got to build champs. If not, you build food up. 5150, not too bad. Then the Fire Knight, like I said, I already finished it. I can't even tell you what the points are. I think it's around 2250 for it. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's what it was. But not too bad. Again, Fire Knight, I'm normally farming this anyway. That's pretty much why it got finished so quick. Gotta farm that Fire Knight, gotta get that gear. But that's the only two tournaments going on right now. The events we've got, Artifact Enhancement event. You know, easy. Spend silver. 47.75, a bit high I feel like, but decent rewards in here. You get some gems, you get the rarity charms, 150 energy, 5-star. I would say stop at the 47.75, save your silver for the next one. And then Summon Rush will be starting in 13 hours, same time the 10X event, which we'll review here shortly. Other thing I want to make note of is the UDK Birthday Titan event is essentially over. It's still open for 14 hours, 50 minutes. If you have not collected your stuff, go ahead and do so. I don't know if it will auto-select for you. So if you got some points and you haven't grabbed these, my guess is they'd go in your storage. But I don't know. These are kind of new events, so I would say just go in there, grab them. Don't miss out on anything. If you haven't finished the birthday catch-up event, get that knocked out. Super easy. Only got to do the 75 points a day. Plus, I actually didn't realize, but these multi-battles really added up. I have like 300 multi-battles on my free-to-play account right now, so that'll come in handy, hopefully during the fusion, if I decide to go for it. I think I am, but I'm worn out of fusions, I feel like, so the free-to-play might skip this one and just kind of hang on to resources for the next one. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe not. Maybe I'll go for it. Alright, 10X champions announced for this weekend as well. Let's take a look at them. In the index, we have got the new champ out of Shadowkin, Shuzen, will be from Voids, 10X this weekend. She is awesome. Got this new skill nobody's got, can remove the sheep debuff. No one else can do that, so that makes her obviously very unique and compelling. Increased speed, decreased speed, fills turn meter, so very strong champ there. Staying here as well, we got Lady Kimmy. Lady Kimmy this weekend pretty much does a lot of the same things. Increased speed, decreased speed. You know, Lady Kimmy does a lot. She's insanely good in Hydra. I know tons of people using her in Hydra. I'm actually using her right now in my Fire Knight hard mode 10. She's been working out spectacular there. Lady Kimmy, awesome champ. She's been great since she's come out. Still holding strong. Can be used, obviously, in Arena as well. Super strong there. Alright. And Ragesh is the next one. Ragesh is been a monster in Arena. I've been seeing him in live Arena a lot. He hits strong. He is pretty tanky for a defensive nuker. Couple AoEs and one AoE, and then he's got this interesting passive where he's constantly putting a veil out. And let me tell you, that can be very frustrating in Arena. So he's a good champ. You know, not the greatest, but these champs are all very solid, and it's nice to see a pretty good 10X for a time where you probably be pulling shards during a fragment event where, you know, most likely you might not be pulling otherwise. So if you are pulling, some decent champs here. Elva, she was a guaranteed champ about a year ago. Great champion. I do see her in live Arena. She is amazing in Faction Wars. You definitely want to have her there if you're trying to get through Faction Wars. If you haven't gotten Lydia yet, she would be perfect for you. It's got a revive. It's got a cleanse, got a block debuff, got an increased speed. Super strong champ. So the Legos are all really good. The epics we'll go through real quick. We got the Void will be Golden Reaper is another speed champ. Obviously, this the speed is the theme here. It seems Golden Reaper pretty good, not that great. There's a lot better, honestly, even at the epic level for increased speed champ. But she's not bad if you got nobody else. You know, she's not bad to use. Creedon is a monster. It's got the I don't have them. I've used them on other accounts for Fire Knight hard mode 10 and 6. He's got the triple hitter or the double hitter freeze here, and a triple hitter A1 with a chance to freeze as well. So great for hard mode Fire Knight for sure. Great champion all around. Probably very useful if I had him. Would be very useful in Faction Wars, but Creedon would be a great pull if you get him. Lady Annabella. She's in the Bannerlords, and she can solo Bommel, I believe. Interesting champ. I've not built her to do it yet, but I've definitely seen comps to do it. So if you're struggling there, she might be a good one to pull. And then Wenerin, the Silken. I think she was a guaranteed champ at some point as well. I did not get her when she was, but she does have a revive and increased speed as well. Decrease attack on the A1. Not a bad champ. You know, again, for a pretty new faction. They started to fill in pretty well with some pretty strong champs in the epics, and obviously getting the Emic now, and the Elva's real good. So this faction's coming along a little bit better. So your chance to grab a pretty good epic there as well out of the Sylvan Watchers this weekend on the 10X. And finally, real quick, Forge Pass. Not much time remaining, less than a week. You got 6 days, 14 hours. Make sure you knock it out. I got 2 slots left here on the main. I believe I'm around 40. On the free-to-play, so I should be well within range of getting to the 75 mats for the Forge for this bolster set. Don't miss out on the Forge Pass. Do your dailies. But that's all I got for you for tonight. I will be back tomorrow with another Raid Today edition. Would love to see you come by the stream, twitch.tv/GuestLGaming. We will be doing tons of stuff today. I've been loving Live Arena with Sun Wukong. Come by, check that out. Rebuilt UDK yesterday, high resist to go as a counter to Sun Wukong. That was kind of fun as well. So we'll be doing a lot more of that today. You want to come by, check it out. But until tomorrow, have an awesome night. Take care.